Lexi, tell the people what you used to call Rugrats.
Some babies.
And in honor of the 30th anniversary of that classic Nicktoon, I think we should watch the first couple episodes and talk about that.
Yes. I agree.
And let's get the conversation started. Hello and welcome to LexiCon. It is Maddie.
Lexi.
Dylan.
And today we are celebrating those dumb babies, the seminal Nicktoon Rugrats, which debuted on August 11th, 1991. As this podcast goes up, we're just a couple days before the 30th anniversary of this. One of the original 3 Nicktoons along with Doug and Ren and Stimpy.
Almost 10 years older than me.
And while I admit Ren and Stimpy was my favorite of those original Nicktoons, I also like Rugrats and Doug very much.
How long did the show run?
It's the second longest running Nicktoon ever behind SpongeBob.
Oh, wow.
It ran, let me see, till August 1st, 2004.
Wow.
172 episodes.
That's a lot.
Most of which, of course, are split up into 2 episodes like most cartoons are from traditional television or cable television.
Yes.
You'll have 22 minutes of content once the commercial's taken out, and those will be split into 2 11-minute episodes. But the first Rugrats is actually a full 22-minute episode, and that's the first one we're going to be watching here. We've got it queued up on Paramount Plus. You may be watching along with us on one of those old orange VHS cassettes,
yes,
of which we have many, or a DVD collection, or some other streaming service perhaps, or maybe you're just going to listen to us talk, in which case we hope we will make it entertaining for you. But for those of you watching along with us, we will give you a countdown. I'll go 3, 2, 1, and when I say play, we'll all click play together. We've got ours zeroed out, so there's no commercials, no channel advertisements, no anything coming up. We're just going to go straight into the show. Tommy's diaper's going to hit the air and drop.
Yep.
So, anybody got anything they want to throw in here before we get started?
No, I don't think so.
No. Alright then. In honor of their 30th anniversary, let's watch along with the very first episode of The Rugrats. In 3, 2, 1, play.
There's our
there
diaper.
It is. Boom, doom, 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 doom. Grandpa sleeping in Chucky's riding on a vacuum cleaner. Here's my bottle. Oh crap, there's a
cat
we'll never see again.
Exactly.
Phil and Lil are here.
I don't even get
my
it.
other friends.
Cat.
I took the cat out. There's my cousin Angelica. She's kind of mean, but Chucky got her with the dust. There's Mom and Dad, they don't pay much attention, so I've got this bottle, and hey, did I mention Rugrats?
Well.
Wow.
The opening theme is done by Mark Mothersbaugh from Devo.
Nice.
He did Whip It. He was, I believe he was remember the guy with the glasses and the gray hair? He'd do the art on Yo Gabba Gabba?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he didn't do the music for Yo Gabba Gabba, as far as I'm aware, but he's done music for a lot of cartoons and movies and video games, besides being part of Devo with Whip It! Whip it good!
Nice.
You must whip it! Tommy rocking a red shirt in the first episode.
Yeah, very.
Additionally, a light blue shirt.
Yes. Okay, I want to say you were singing stuff. I mean, you got to Angelica, all I could think of was Hamilton. But also kind of appropriate because as of recording this, or the day before, Hamilton made its debut thing on Broadway 6 years ago.
I thought you were going to say Angelica grew up to star in Hamilton in your headcanon.
Yep, definitely.
No.
Oh, look
Ouch.
At, he's putting that. I think this is where people got inspired to wear the big plugs in their ears.
Lol.
It just looks like her earlobes are super stretched out.
Lol.
Her hair was always weird to me, too.
Yes, definitely.
Even weirder than Marge Simpson's.
Yeah.
Oh, and this is weird.
True.
Facts. But that had to hurt him pulling on those earrings.
Yeah, no doubt.
Being 12 months old.
That looks
That would be
appealing.
1 year.
Yes,
This
it
is
would
Tommy's
be.
first birthday.
That's the thing that bugs me about
Dr.
babies.
Lipschitz, the ever-present. I don't know if he ever shows up, but she refers to him a lot.
Nice. But why
Not
is
like she
it...
knew him. He's supposed to be like the
Yeah.
big-time baby doctor like Dr. Spock is in real life. Not Mr. Spock, that's Star Trek.
Why is it with babies, people will say like 12 months, 24 months, somewhere in between?
Well, the in-between, obviously, because if it's like 16, 17, or 17 months especially, you can't really say it's a year and so many. I mean, you could say you could say it's a year and 5 months, but you can't be like a year and a half or a year old or 2 years old.
Yeah, but like they just drop it after a couple years.
Well, that's because a 12
So other
month...
than like specifically with the whole development stuff,
Just
I
give the
don't
boy
get
the
why
spoon.
people say that.
A
Looks like his dad
12-month
intentionally took it
old
away from him.
and a 17-month-old change a lot more than a 5-year-old and a 6-year-old.
Oh yeah, no, he's right about that.
Okay, but still, why say like 12 months instead of a year, or 24 months instead of 2 years?
That I'm not really sure about, but I mean, it is a perfectly valid measurement, especially if you're going to measure other things in months. You might as well be consistent. So like if you're gonna, you don't go from okay, this is for 1 year, and then this is for 13 months. I mean, might as well be consistent as long as you're going to measure in months.
Yeah.
That's a freaky looking dog.
All of them.
Not as freaky as... I mean, Spike is not as freaky looking as the dog on the TV.
Facts.
On the TV, within the TV.
Yeah.
On TV, within the TV.
$75 for a shirt.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. I have shirts that cost $75, but...
How do you use a screwdriver
How do you
to
buy
get
a
out
shirt
of
for
babies?
$75?
How do you...
Cash back then. Probably debit card more often nowadays. Maybe a check back then.
That sounds really pricey for a shirt, though.
Yeah.
How long has that shirt lasted?
98, 97, 98.
Huh.
That Nautica shirt of mine that you wear, that was like a $75 shirt.
How do you use a screwdriver to get out of a baby seat?
Unscrew it.
Are there really screws that like
Hey, what's the
straps?
difference between a pregnant woman and a light bulb? You can unscrew a light bulb. Got that joke from My Blue Heaven. Meet the twins, Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Lol.
Dan DeVito and Arnold.
Puppet
Which one has
show
the
for
bow?
1-year-old. Why, back in my day,
Is it Arnold with the bow?
we used the 1-year-olds as puppets.
I hear how he's going on saying we didn't have puppet shows for entertainment.
We should bring it up. We watched a couple episodes of the new Rugrats on Paramount
Yes.
Plus. What do we think about the different voice for Grandpa Lou?
No.
I mean, obviously, it's a different. I know the actors. It's Michael
big
McKean,
no.
and I like the actor. I think I might just need some time to get used to it. It was jarring to hear, but I don't necessarily think it's bad.
I think it's not Grandpa.
Well, I feel like it's shifted its setting, so now it's a more modern family.
Yeah.
Not Modern Family the show, but
It's a completely different show.
This is a grandpa that would have come of age in like the 20s
True.
originally. So now we have to have a grandpa that would be more like my parents' age. So I think they feel like they needed to
Still very much
and move away a little bit from that old stereotype of back in my day. I don't think it's bad. But I don't know. We've only seen a couple episodes.
You're
so I
talking
need to
about
give it more
that.
time.
Can we just acknowledge, since he's standing right there, the twins' dad, he's just completely gone
Yeah,
in the
well,
new one.
Let's be fair. If you're gonna get rid of one of the fairly regular characters, he really didn't have that much to do.
True, he just kind of stood there.
And again, you don't want the stereotype of the I don't want to call him pussy whipped or browbeaten, but he's definitely dominated by his wife, and they probably felt like that was a bad
Simp.
look. Plus, they wanted to have.
Simp.
I'm sure they wanted more representation than the original provided. So
Simp.
he was probably the easiest one to draw. I mean, it'd be tough to. I mean, I guess you could have Stu and Dee Dee split up, and now she's a lesbian or something. But
I'm just
to
saying.
be fair, of all the parents, like I guess you could make Chucky's dad gay or something, but. If you're gonna get rid of somebody, he probably was the least used in the original series.
Yeah.
That's why the ball they're playing with, that's gonna appear in later episodes in different colors.
It appears all the time.
It appears in the new series in different colors.
It also appears in in a couple
Disappearing
episodes.
later. Okay, yeah, you may be
I
right.
don't know. I know it's used in like every cartoon that needs a ball.
Can we just point out the fact that Chucky's shirt with the planet on it looks vaguely like the insignias on the Lego Spacemen, like the classic ones, like Benny from the
Yeah.
Lego movie.
Nice.
For some reason it reminds me of Pizza Planet. I also haven't seen Pizza Planet in a while.
They're all covering their faces.
I haven't seen the Pizza Planet logo.
It's interesting that they got different style hats, but the twins still got the same hat. No, well now it looks different. Now they have different. They're the same
Shapes.
color design, but the shapes. are
One's
different.
got circles, one's got triangles.
And it's the villainous Angelica
Yup.
and her bougie dad.
Lol.
It's interesting the dichotomy between the brothers Stu and Drew.
Very much. I love the,
Some of the camera angles they use,
yeah.
because that's definitely an interesting angle.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderfully wrapped.
Better than I could
Whatever
probably
works.
do. Dude, there was one year, I think it was for your present, I just took scraps of all the wrapping paper and taped them on randomly until the present was covered.
Yeah, there's a callback to this in the first episode of the new series,
Is there?
where Drew complains about the fact that he bought his dad a digital
Oh, yeah,
doorbell.
yeah.
And he says to Stu, why don't you get Dad to actually use one of these things? And of course in this, Stu's actually invented one long before they were a real thing.
Yeah.
So that's kind of neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's way more high tech.
I know in the new
Oh.
series, Stu and Dee Dee and Tommy have moved in with Grandpa Lou. It's his
Yes.
house. And
Yes.
it's the same house as this, but I don't know if that's the canon for the original series or not. I don't recall one way or the other.
I don't know either. I will point out that playpen. I really
She
like
sucks,
that playpen. I don't know why.
Can we also just address the fan theory that none of the babies are real and they're all just figments of Angelica's imagination? That Chucky and his mom both died together and Tommy was stillborn and Phil and Lo's mom had a miscarriage and Angelica didn't know the sex of the baby, so she just imagined them as twins.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it really holds up because the parents pay an awful lot of attention. I mean, they don't pay attention to the kids, but they spend a lot of time talking about the kids and what they should do with the kids and for
They're
the kids.
doing a whole pie for
Dr.
Tommy.
Lip shits, exactly.
It is an imaginary pie.
Yep.
But, you know, people have to be contrary.
See, yeah.
I will say this show was never known for its, you know, smooth, really awesome looking animation, but
Fact.
the early episode looks particularly rough.
Yeah.
I bet some of the voices are off a little bit too. We don't have the sound on, but a lot of times it takes a little while for the voice actors to really dial the character in.
Yeah.
And occasionally they'll actually change from the early episodes. A nice upskirt shot there of one of the twins.
I
It must have been
remember.
Lil because.
Oh my god, the
rocking
plank.
shorts.
It's Jen and
Yeah.
Silent Bob. Wait, Mallrats.
Mall Rugrats.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mallrats.
Mallrats.
It's just
Rugrats, the prequel to Mallrats.
Yep.
Imagine Rugrats, but those are in
Mallrats
different
diaper
movies.
days.
It's a movie, but all the characters are replaced with the Rugrats.
Maybe. So Phil and Lil are Jay and Silent Bob then, right?
Duh.
And
Obviously.
Tommy and Chucky are Brody and TS.
Obviously.
They'd have to have girlfriends, so we'd have to. I guess Susie could be one of them.
Yeah.
She comes along later when the show realizes, oh fuck, we don't have any black people in it.
Stars,
the other
both
girl.
Rugrats.
Kimmy, was that her name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she's Chucky's sister. I guess she could
True.
date Tommy.
True.
But stars with Rugrats.
But I was trying to say.
Well, I guess Susie would be Lando. Because Star Wars also looked around and said, fuck, we forgot to put any black people in the first one.
I was trying to say a little while ago. I remember when Johnny was born in the hospital when he was actually being born, so we were just waiting and whatnot. I actually sat there watching this on Hulu. I was just like, screw it, I'm gonna watch Rugrats. Went back to episode 1, and yeah, the earlier episodes definitely, the animation is not quite up to the later episodes.
Yeah, Stu just like he's gonna fall apart there. He looks like a collage of images
Probably
mixed
is.
together.
I like how no one cared that Angelica strip took the fire truck.
How come when Grandpa lifts his eyeglasses, he has no pupils?
I was going to point that out
Or
because
iris. He doesn't have the whites of his eyes.
I was going
He
to point
only
that
has
out
pupils.
because it's the same in the new series.
Yeah, it looks. It's really jarring in the new series. Like,
Oh, yeah, 'cause
Chuck
that's, like,
totally took his
3D.
Glasses.
Yeah, but we saw like his dad lift up his
Lots
glasses
of folks
or
wear
something.
glasses in this. Have you noticed that?
Yes,
Dee
I
Dee,
have.
Drew, Grandpa, Chucky,
Shockingly.
the other grandma,
Yeah,
Polish grandma. I guess those are Dee Dee's parents.
I think so.
Mm.
But
Lots of spectacles. And can we point out too that Tommy looks like Ice Flower Mario and Luigi in their
Lol.
outfit? Hey, it's me, Mario.
in the new series, Chucky's dad like lifts up his glasses, and yet the whites are just like the lens or whatever.
Yeah.
So all you see are the pupils, and it's so weird because it's like the other people don't just have pupils. Like it would make sense then.
Okay, we did Mallrats as the Mario characters. Now we're doing Rugrats. We've already made the connection between Rugrats and Mallrats. What about Rugrats populated by the Mario characters? Hey, it's me,
Well.
Tommy. Hey, Tommy, it's your big bro from another mo, Chucky.
I just want to say just now,
Phil and Lo they'd be toads.
the brothers were doing
Angelica would be
something
Bowser.
with their dad.
Obviously.
They had something honestly looked like a walkie-talkie. I don't know, but the dad is like, "This is nifty." I think.
Yeah. Have you never used the word nifty?
No, that's not what I'm pointing out. I'm pointing out that they were dealing with like a tech piece or whatever. But then in the new series, he's like just against it. Like, nope, I don't need your new tech. No, thank you.
Oh, Grandpa?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, he's not completely against it. He's just like, I don't need your high-tech doorbell.
Yeah.
He's got a cell phone.
Yeah.
I think her earrings are different now. They have
I'm
like
not
a ball.
sure.
Probably.
Little meta joke there.
Yeah.
Hey, that's TV. We're real.
Yeah.
Rugrats did meta before Animaniacs. Let's just point out this predates Animaniacs.
Damn. Puppet show. Why do people go so big for first birthdays?
They don't know any better.
I don't know. All Tommy wants is dog food.
Right? Just give the kid a can of dog food.
So according to that invoice, they're in California.
Interesting.
I didn't need the mouth shot.
Why not? It's a Nicktoon.
It looks like something that would be in, like, I don't know, like a CDI Zelda game.
Okay. But I just don't understand, like, they're doing this whole thing. These kids don't care. They have the attention span of 2 seconds, and they're not going to remember any of it. And they probably don't even understand what's going on.
No, I get it. That's real life, too, though. A lot of parents
I know.
go all out for early birthdays, and it's like, yeah, you want to remember it more. I guess you want to have those memories and those pictures, but that's more for you than the kid.
Yeah. I remember for Johnny's first birthday, I had him pose in the hallway.
Angelica's dress was not that color earlier.
I didn't see it just now. That reddish color?
Maybe it was.
In the car, it looked purple, but then, like, changed to red. So I don't know. But what to call it? But I remember for Johnny's first birthday, I had him sit in the hallway with a one balloon, and I took pictures.
Okay.
That's how that went. Like, those of course, not. That's just what I did.
Imagine Rugrats, but they're all adults.
Pretty much a sequel to All Grown Up.
Yes. Even more
I know they're
grown
not
up.
adults in that. They're just teenagers.
Are they teenagers?
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure if they were actual teenagers or, like,
Close enough
preteens.
to
Just
it.
even more grown up.
I'm not sure how old they were,
All grown up again?
but they were definitely getting up there. I know my dad didn't like All Grown Up. He thought it went against the spirit of the original series.
Interesting.
I didn't personally feel that way.
I
I didn't watch
remember
All Grown Up that much either, but
at some point, I remember not caring for it that much, but I have nothing against it. It's perfectly fine now.
I mean, it's obviously supposed to be different from the original series.
Sure.
The original series is about them all being children
Yeah.
and stuff. And that's what happens next.
But
Yeah.
obviously there's a bit of surrealism to this and a bit of fantasy to their lives and the adventures they have and what they're saying. Maybe they're not really saying it, and then you really are seeing them.
Yeah. Let's see.
Those kids want to be dogs.
Facts.
Hey,
Which
but
is-
I'm not kink shaming.
These are children, sir.
Who have to grow up at some point.
They will. But no, in the new series, their first episode is all about Chucky not wanting to be a caterpillar. A worm.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
theoretically, they could still sleep in the flowers and bite the mailman.
True,
Uh-huh.
but I was gonna say they're not as likely to get away with it, but they probably are.
Lol.
Probably even more likely.
It's odd to see Angelica actually working with the babies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like she's more adversarial as the series goes on.
definitely.
What's with those teeth? Though?
I don't
That's
know.
terrifying.
There's a lot of weird stuff
my
here. Angles, mouths, teeth, etc.
Where'd you get the batteries?
They definitely had some work to do after this first episode.
Why did a 2-year-old just have batteries?
I don't know, 'cause that's definitely not something I would recommend letting a 2-year-old get a hold of.
And just nobody notices the
Absolutely
flying
not.
saucer going through the living room.
I still half the people were missing in that shot.
Is the top of it like one of those honey things?
I don't
Not that
know.
many people would be missing. What honey things?
Yeah, like the honey things.
No.
The honey
Honeycomb.
drizzlers.
No, like the scoop
Honey
thing.
drizzlers.
I don't know
Why
what
would
it's
that-
actually
why would-
called.
Oh, I see what you're saying. The antenna there.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that's what it's meant to be.
Dog
It can
food.
hold a lot of weight.
Facts.
It can. How does it even hover?
I don't know.
Same way a hovercraft does.
This is literally more high tech than the new series.
Yeah.
Lol. Facts. Oof. Right into
Sugar
the
covered
flour.
flour.
Create some
Now,
coverage.
flour has to be thrown off. Thrown out. Not thrown off.
Lol.
She didn't even have to put an egg wash on
Ice.
first.
Exactly. Look how easily it washed off too.
True.
Not any fading or anything.
Even the flour doesn't want to
Grabs
be
the
there,
water.
Angelica.
How did that just magically turn the water
I don't
on?
know.
I guess there could be a button on the sprayer, but you should have to turn the handle
Maybe
on.
exactly.
And no one is hearing
Right,
any
yeah.
of this.
And there go the plates.
This would be very loud, I feel like.
Yeah.
Very, very loud.
Bunch of stuff.
And just nobody.
Literally shattered plates.
Just a room over, not even a door between the rooms.
Exactly.
And Tommy was literally screaming.
Oh, well, they don't hear the screams of their children. Come on, these are the least attentive parents ever.
Facts. These
They're
kids.
having a family therapy session through puppets.
Yeah. But these kids go
Now show me
through
where
so
he touched
much.
you on the puppet. Spike knows what's going on.
Spike always knows. Always saves the day.
Spike should be the parent.
Probably at this point.
It takes them crashing into the cake for them to notice.
Oh yeah, that's
Yes, it's more of a spiral. It's definitely not a honey mace.
Nice.
honey mace.
I don't know what they're called.
I don't want to see the high nut chairs be
That
putting like
dude was
full light
traumatized by
on.
his wife. It's definitely a relationship they couldn't go on with.
Oh gosh. Too bad about the cake.
But the hovercraft works really well, Stu.
True. Okay, he had two favorite shirts, looked practically the same, ruined both of them.
I always wanted to do that when I found a shirt. I like to buy two of it so it would last longer.
Instead, you did it with shoes.
Fuck, shirts are expensive now.
Facts. Everything
Just a
is,
print
though.
t-shirt is usually like $25, and it's like,
Yeah.
ouch.
I
Yeah.
can buy a third of a video game with that.
Yeah.
About half, actually.
Dog food.
It's Husky's choice.
Look at
but
this.
Spike is not a husky.
Look at this. Spike is helping. He knows the kids want his food. He's like, okay, I'm gonna go get that food. Because he knows he can get the food.
Spike is a bro.
Facts. They just put it on a plate for him. Gives him the whole can. Like, that's a big can.
Well, I don't think Grandpa cares.
And then see, he just turns up his nose and walks away. And the babies come and get the dog food.
Yum.
That's what I say. Angelica is 3.
Uh-huh. And
And based on her personality, I would expect her to know better than eating the dog food.
really.
Well, I mean, she's
Your
3
brother's
years
3.
old. And does he eat cat food?
Probably would if we let him.
I think he tried when he was younger, but he learned not to because he was told not to. You would have think she would have tried to get into Spike's food when she was younger.
I
if
ate
they were
cat food
visiting
when
or
I was like
something.
10 just because.
I once ate dog food because I was dead to for $1.
See, Chucky's a furry.
I did just to prove a point.
He just said he couldn't wait till they grew a
Something.
fur.
Hello.
I thought she got, like, paid for it.
Him? I don't know
Yeah.
about him.
Maybe.
I know I got paid to eat dog food once.
No, I was talking about Chucky gets paid to be a furry. later
Yep,
in life.
definitely. OnlyFans?
Furry fans.
Only fuzz.
That rabbit's seen some stuff on the side of that puppet show.
Yeah.
stand.
Oh my gosh, that picture.
And now the quality went down.
Facts. I'm just saying the cross hatching or whatever it is doesn't look very well in some of those shots.
The Pickles family album.
Beautiful.
Oh, and that's
Never
the
mentioned
first
again.
episode.
And these credits look like SpongeBob.
It does.
Oh, okay, but again, predates SpongeBob.
That's
Damn.
debatable.
It does.
No, it's not.
doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like,
I mean,
well,
unless you want to
SpongeBob-
argue that we're actually experiencing time backwards or something,
Lol.
it's completely not debatable.
When was
Alright, so
SpongeBob?
we're going to queue up the second episode too. We're not going to leave you just one, and that will feature 2 different shows that it's going to autoplay for us here, but we're going to stop it so we can give everybody a chance to reset since we're not all necessarily watching on the same medium.
Yeah.
And we see a kid skating on toilet paper.
Well,
That was sort of late era Nick. My era of Nick was more like the colorful orange claymation and whatnot, and the different
Yeah.
hand-drawn animation style with the Nick, Nickelodeon.
yeah. People in the whole Nick thing. That's pretty solid childhood stuff.
Alright, so go ahead.
Okay. I was just gonna say real quick. Did you remember or know of Rugrats preschool days?
No, doesn't sound familiar.
Apparently, it was a mini series of first specials that they did sometime
Oh
after.
yeah,
all
something like that doesn't surprise me.
But it focused on Angelica and Susie in
But
preschool.
you also have to understand too, like Rugrats. I mean, it wasn't really my childhood because I was like 12 when Rugrats came out. But I was into the Nicktoons originally. They used to debut like on Sunday, late morning, early afternoon, like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, something like that. And it was appointment viewing for me.
Nice.
But I mean, after a couple years, I moved on to other stuff, and then I didn't really get back into it until you guys were into them, and then it was, considerably lesser, and that's about the time All Grown Up came out, and I watched a little bit of it. Of course, All Grown Up was a special originally too, just a Rugrats special. It was like All Growed Up.
Yeah, I was looking. Apparently, originally All Grown Up was supposed to start after Preschool Days, but then Preschool Days got pushed back or something, and happened in like 2008.
Yeah, so by then I really wasn't checking for Rugrats that much.
We're probably watching Disney.
I mean, we could have watched it. That was around the time of like Avatar. I remember watching that on Nick at that time. We were watching a lot of live action stuff like iCarly.
Yeah.
All right, but anyway, we've got the second episode queued up. It's a double barbecue / waiter. There's a baby in my soup. This would have premiered August 18th, 1991. And we'll do the same as we did for the first episode. If you want to watch along, we'll count 3, 2, 1, and on play, we'll all play.
All right.
Anybody got anything they need to say before we start?
No.
All right, we're all zeroed out once again, and here we go. In 3, 2, 1, play. Diaper in the air.
Diaper on a baby.
So, did he kick it up in the air and then catch it, or did somebody like change him that way? Because like Grandpa's asleep and Mom and Dad aren't home. I mean, what was going on? The diaper went up in the air. Was it just that loose?
Ghosts.
And whatever happened to that cat?
Nobody knows. It like never shows up again.
Tommy takes out with the bottle, but it sure looks like it's not completely down for the count.
And why does Angelica have a bone?
Why does she have what?
A bone in her mouth.
She did?
Yeah.
Yeah, she walks out of the closet with like a chew bone situation in her mouth, a chew toy.
Uh-huh. Alright, episode 2 begins now. Created by Arlene Klasky, Gabe Rasupo, and Paul Germain. Barbecue story. The psychedelic background.
Barbecue.
Very 90s. Look at the bugs.
Yes.
The bugs
Honey,
look less creepy than the babies.
Makes me want to watch Miss Spider.
That dude looks like I've seen him somewhere.
That bug?
Yeah, that bug. I swear he looks like a character in another cartoon.
Nice. He's about to get eaten.
Yeah.
Do we remember any bug characters recently that we've watched and things we've watched?
Nope.
No.
I don't know what I'm thinking of then. Hey, Dee Dee's changed clothes. She doesn't have her traditional red dress on.
Facts.
It's pretty rare that you see cartoon characters change clothes regularly.
Yeah.
Like sometimes they'll put on outfits for special occasions, but usually just like Drew there, and all the babies, they're going to rock the same outfits over and over. But this is one of those rare occasions when we actually see a change.
Yeah.
That was an odd dissolve. What was the point of that?
I honestly don't know.
Nothing.
Actually, Stu's got a different outfit on as well.
Nice.
And not just the apron, which is very short.
Yes.
Those are some drippy burgers.
Have you never grilled a burger?
No.
Well, that's what it's like, bro.
I don't like burgers.
Fact. Guys, real quick, I just want to say, I googled Preschool Days. Apparently that's the name of a later episode.
Why is the playpen, the one gate it mostly looks so like chain link fence, but the one in the front was like thicker and wider and a different color?
I have no idea.
Because
They bought the wrong fence. But I looked up Preschool Days.
Well, it's the same color there too, so now the whole thing's that color.
Consistency.
There's the
say the
back.
Pixball.
Yeah.
But also the pictures, the art style, I think it's even worse than both these episodes and the new series.
Tommy's acting like he just got it recently.
Yes.
Maybe it's a new ball.
Yes, probably.
Like I have like 17 different colors with the same ball. That's a different color variation.
Yeah.
It's a very rare one you get in a booster pack. Blind box.
It's one of the chases.
Now here's Angelica being mean. By punching a ball 70 feet into the air.
Into a bird.
She's got a strong punch.
Yeah.
I don't think I can punch a ball that high in the air.
Probably depends on what the ball's made of and filled with.
True.
And just how good of a punch you get in.
True.
Oh, there's some
Boy,
screaming
sad.
again.
Usually a close up.
But this time they actually hit him.
Yeah, for once.
Yeah, see, she's completely changed her outfit now.
Yes,
Talking
yes.
baby
I
talk.
think she'll be back. She got the same earrings though.
Yes, she does. Those
There it
might be her
is.
favorites. And they all think he probably just wanted attention or something.
So they immediately stopped giving it to him. Go back to him.
Well, it's like now he's calmed down and it's like, okay, there you go, you're good now. See ya. Back to what we were doing. Really I don't know. Did he like want to be picked up so he could try to find the ball, or was he just actually upset?
I think that was he was just upset, and
yeah,
it was just fortunate for him that he saw his ball when he was being lifted up.
Otherwise, his diaper's half unfastened.
Yes, it is.
Interesting. Probably why he loses it.
Keeping the screwdriver in the kangaroo now.
And now the baby's out of the cage.
I guess that whole half-fastened thing happens when the baby puts it on himself, though. Especially since he's only like a year old.
And Chucky's shoes always untied.
Sure
Wait, now it's fully fastened.
Tommy starts keeping the screwdriver in his diaper.
Nice.
Let's see, Ersatz, Herbal Flakes, Barbecue Light, No Tears, something.
Unsweetened sugar.
Savory Seaweed, something, no MSG, Just Say No. Trying to read some of the brands here on Stu's.
I have questions about the unsweetened sugar.
Yeah.
A lot of questions there.
It's sugar with all the sweet taken out of it.
So it's just a bag of it?
Yes. It's actually salt.
Okay, was that a satellite dish or a bird bath?
Yes.
I thought it was a
Honestly,
bird bath.
it could have been either one.
Could be both.
No, I don't think so. Okay, it's a bird bath, clearly.
It almost looked like a fountain in that shot.
Yeah.
There's
Is that the same one?
There's a statue of
and a shot from inside Chucky.
You said a frog statue?
Yes, inside the fountain.
Nice.
But only in one of the shots.
Weird.
Oh, look, Rugrats is continuity as.
Fact.
That face looked like a meme.
Like, talk about
like
that.
Gollum.
There he is. Wheel. Good thing he closed his eyes.
And also, babies have some long, thin necks.
Fact. I noticed that in one of the shots, I think, last episode.
Necks are hard to draw.
Of the way Tommy was sitting. That's up for debate.
Every time I've tried to draw necks, they're either too skinny or too fat.
I say that's up for debate.
I also suck at drawing.
Still no sign of the ball.
Chucky is
Chucky
stuck
got stuck.
forever because the parents never know.
Stuckies.
No.
Ha.
He's not Steve Rogers and Bucky Barnes in a relationship.
How are they gonna get him out? By pulling on shoes.
By dislocating his shoulders.
He's saved and somehow didn't get decapitated.
Somehow.
With that freaking thin AF neck.
Yes.
I wouldn't necessarily think he'd get decapitated, but I would think just the weight of those heads would cause those necks to snap. That's a lot of head to neck ratio.
It's an all bone.
Lol.
It's one big bone. That's the ball. It's Owens now.
It's
yellow again.
Yard. And then they're gonna climb the thing.
And Tom broke his neck.
But how's he gonna get back over the fence?
He's got Chucky.
But then how would Chucky get over the
Sacrifice
That's
Chucky.
not Chucky.
Okay, that's
I
the
apologize for the squeaking.
plan. We sacrificed Chucky.
Well, damn. His mom's already dead, now he's gonna be dead too?
Yep.
Wow.
This episode is a prequel to The Sandlot.
Oh my god, the
Big
stereotypical dog.
Looks like a bulldog.
Stereotypical angry dog.
Sick balls.
Would you say it's a bulldog?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Nice.
All angry dogs in cartoons are bulldogs.
Angry Dogs, the sequel to Angry Birds.
Yes.
It's always a bulldog. Why can't it be like a poodle or something?
I like bulldogs.
It's a very angry poodle.
It should be a chihuahua.
Yeah, no, but it's a stereotype of bulldogs. Not all bulldogs want to bite babies' faces off. Why can't it be a poodle that wants to bite a baby's face off?
Who knows?
A very angry poodle. Or like
That house is gonna come
like
off.
a golden retriever.
Oh,
Chucky gets
Tommy
over.
Mrs. Bro, he made sure Chucky got out.
Yep.
No idea what
Tommy
his
will
plan
always
is.
take care of Chucky.
But he didn't think this through.
No, he did not. But to be fair, he's only one. Where is the ball? Where did the ball go?
Hidden.
Also, it's not him.
It's where the time stone was when Doctor Strange hid it.
Yep. The twins just both run up and grab her.
Is Dee Dee doing a chicken dance there?
And now they notice the babies are out of the cage.
Yep. The dog can finally steal the food, though. And now he screams.
We hear screaming, but we can't figure out where they are. Maybe we should follow the sound.
The look on Spike's face was like, are you kidding me, you dumb people?
Did he need to go?
Does he have to trash the party?
Yes. Yes. He is mad at the humans.
Well,
He's like, look at me. Look at this. I'm going to go find your kid for
Well, he
you.
needed to get up on the table to
Spike.
get the mask.
Ugh.
Spike,
Okay, he's
you got a
speed
suit?
running.
Then suit up.
Spike is speed running. He's played this level a million times. You gotta get on the table to get the mask to then scare away the dog to save the baby.
Yes.
And then complete the level.
The look on the dog's face just tips its house over. Good job, Spike.
Spike, best boy.
Oof, that animation.
He's also strong. He's carrying 2 babies.
Facts.
And
One is
Tommy's
pulling
using his ears
his
as handles.
Chucky will probably fall off.
Yeah, y'all heard him screaming, and he's in the trash can that had the lid
Where's
on.
Chucky?
Yep.
Spike
You
had
people are
that's-
morons.
Yeah, Chucky fell off, I guess.
Should honestly be fella easy to see whether or not he's in there too. Good job, Spike.
Thanks for doing our job
You
for
once
us,
again
Spike.
saved the day.
No,
but the burgers got ruined.
Is that like a magic spell?
I guess.
Fireworks.
Some witchcraft going on in that backyard?
Probably.
Wow.
Also, it's a prequel to Harry Potter.
Oh, the bug's back on.
Oh no. Don't
eat
Don't
it.
eat it. Don't eat it.
Eat it.
Okay, no, he puts it down.
Fine.
See, he learned not to eat the bugs that easily. I think Angelica could have learned not to eat the
He
dog
was just being
food.
friendly. I don't think it was a matter of it's not going to taste good.
He was
Would've been
gonna eat
funny
it
if we-
And
all.
now the ball is on
It would
red
have been
again.
funnier if when he put the bug down, his dad stepped on it. Oh wait, there's a baby in my suit. It looked like a little face as the title shrunk back.
Yeah, I'm
down,
pretty
back
sure it does
forward.
become a little face for
Oh,
a
I
second.
didn't
Like a little
realize
star with a face.
Okay, is this a toilet bowl or a food bowl or a water bowl? I mean,
Toilet.
I think it's a.
just a toilet bowl, obviously.
Yeah,
It
I
has
don't
to
know.
be
Tommy's going for a swim in the toilet bowl.
reasonable as a baby.
It is a toilet bowl.
No, he's putting his toy. No, that's a tie.
His
It
toy
looked
tie?
like. Yep. It looked like a snake.
His tie toy.
Not
Does it
the
really?
tie.
It
It
did.
did not read snake to me.
It
Dee's
did
back in her
snake.
interest.
How'd he get the tie?
Who, Tommy?
Yes.
I
It was
just
on
picked
the
it
floor.
up.
I was on the floor if he was going by.
No, I don't think it was on the floor. Why do we assume it was on the floor? And she just wrung it out. They didn't wash it or anything.
Facts. Technically, she rinsed it out.
No, I didn't see the water run. I saw her wring
Oh.
out the water.
Well, he is in the pots and pans cabinet.
Grandpa heading out on a date.
Yep.
The bowling alley.
Yeah,
Next thing in the new series, he doesn't
Yeah,
care about
bowling's
dating.
that's like one
Pretty
episode.
much.
We don't know what goes on in the later episodes.
I mean, but
Yeah. Do we know that
It's probably
that was an
most
incident one
R.I.P.
time?
to the babysitter's goldfish.
The way he was just hanging out of that car.
Yeah.
wait, is he driving that car? Or is
I
someone else
apologize.
driving?
Oh,
Speaks
somebody came to
again.
pick him up. Louise came to pick him up.
Yeah.
He was clearly in the passenger side. Shit on Henri.
That's what I was questioning. I didn't. But that guy looks creepy.
That guy looks really creepy.
Oh.
Tommy looks
Tommy wants to
creepy.
get him a change of clothes, but going with the overalls again.
Yes. How often
Hmm.
have you dressed a baby in overalls?
Pickles.
Not that often. It's kind of a pain in the ass with the baby. I mean, there's snaps on the bottom so you can get to the diaper, but
But otherwise, it's just kind of annoying.
you want him to sit there.
Tommy thinks it's crushed because she gives that dude a handshake.
But yeah, you don't want to take straps off and take them all the way off and put them back on and restrap them. It's just too much effort.
True.
Especially if you're changing multiple diapers during that time.
Yeah. You know, with this, you think having Tommy that could
Lollipop City?
be a little bit useful, just because they can use him to show that the toys are popular, would work, etc., you know?
Why is that dude's nose
Who knows?
dark brown on the bottom? It's just got like snot caked all over it.
Who knows?
Little bow tie on the bib.
Yeah.
Hey, waiter. That is... I don't even know.
What is Tommy planning?
That big mullet.
Yes.
Oh
He's
boy,
got
he's
a
rocking a
plate.
mullet.
It is a nice.
Giant mullet. Everyone's hair is such weird shapes.
Fact. I've kind of noticed that.
It's like, okay, everyone just splash some paint on the canvas. We'll make it hair.
Lol.
Except that is fun.
Okay, so she leaves.
She is leaving.
Okay.
And she was going to take Tommy, but yeah, the toy manufacturer wanted him to stay. Or the toy buyer.
Yeah.
And he's a poor pepper.
Investor.
Why did he call Dee Dee and not... I guess just because he knew Stu had to be at the meeting. 'Cause, I mean,
Probably.
he's Stu's dad.
Yeah, but you know.
That... Oh, I like the robot.
It's a transformer.
Yeah, that's nice.
It literally is a transformer.
He's a car helicopter.
It looks sort of like it belongs in the Stephen King movie Maximum Overdrive.
It looks like a Mega Man
Well.
boss.
Yeah, even better pull.
A Mega Man enemy in general.
Tommy seemed into it.
Fucking muckle honey. Fuckle honey.
Lol.
And Tommy
And he
leaves.
manages to get out.
Oh, what is that heart? Oh, damn, I wanted to read that heart.
Okay.
Come on,
Let's
show
see
it
it
again,
somewhere.
show it again. I want to pause, but I don't want to mess up. It's
Yeah.
something...
That Grant and plus someone.
Could be. It definitely like to start with the G.
That is not how gum looks.
No, it's not.
Ugh. Thought I had a minute for it.
And is untying his dad's shoes.
I don't think shoelaces go that
You know,
far.
I think.
He's literally dragging his dad's feet.
Yeah, I think you'd notice this, you know.
Oh, my feet are being pulled under the table. I guess it's just the toy bar. It's some strange ritual I must go along with to get my toys bought.
And also Tom
honestly, in real life, though, if you had touched your shoelaces, you would immediately notice, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe not
He
necessarily.
doesn't even realize Tommy's under the table, though, so...
True.
I bet Tommy's gonna go for a ride.
And no one will notice.
Into the kitchen.
And then none of the chefs
Into
will
the
notice.
kitchen, quick.
Lol.
Into the kitchen, quick.
Listen, if there's actually a baby in the kitchen, I'm pretty that
True,
looks like a
pretty-
face.
What, the mixer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Looks like staying. But I'm pretty sure someone knows a baby very quick.
A tiny
Oh, it's
fish,
fish
and
and
like
chips.
4 french fries.
It's fish and
Whoa.
chips.
6 french fries. And now the fries are gone.
Still, someone knows pretty quick, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, apparently every adult in this world is just inattentive.
Oblivious?
Yes. Why is it still reflecting his head?
Who knows?
It's not. I saw one.
Lol.
But wasn't reflecting
Now the
his
fries are
body.
back. And there's... Wait, I'm confused. And now it's all green.
Yeah? Yeah, it is.
Some great animation here.
Yeah, that was lame food without the fish.
And the fisheye lens of the wall there.
Very interesting choices were made.
Oh, and now he's spinning.
That's a very large mixer, I'd like to say.
Yeah, I wish it was like an industrial sized one, but those don't usually just sit on a counter.
Yeah.
And that's spinning very fast.
But definitely a lot bigger than the one we own.
I'm sure it'd be pretty loud as
Tommy
well.
was just rolling in the dough.
Being that big.
More.
So they're just filling up pie pans with whipped cream.
Yep.
That's a
And
real fancy dessert there.
Oh yeah, as
Wait,
fancy as
now
it
they're
gets.
pie crust.
and that one's empty.
Don't want pie crust there.
I swear that one wasn't empty a second ago.
That's like the pies they made in Revenge of the Nerds.
They've just put all the silver
Except
into
they had
them.
naked pictures of girls underneath the whipped cream, so they sold a whole bunch of them. But I don't think there's any naked pictures of ladies or gents or anybody else. It looked like there's a face on the stove back there too.
Interesting.
You think at a fancy restaurant, if the food looks that sloppy, they probably won't serve it?
Maybe
Well, we
they're
don't know how
like
fancy
really
this restaurant
busy and
is,
stuff.
really.
I mean, it sounds pretty fancy.
Adding pepper and garlic?
Everyone walk away from the food
Although the garlic seems
just
to be
as the
green.
baby comes.
Probably.
Hot sauce.
Hot sauce. Gonna make it spicy.
That was just a splash of hot sauce, though. It did not look like that much hot sauce. And that big of a pot, I don't think it's going to make it that spicy.
Facts.
Mullet game strong, bro.
Can someone please nurse the baby in the kitchen?
Nope, never.
I guess that was supposed to be Parmesan.
I think so.
And just ended up in a little pile in the middle on top of the spaghetti.
It kind of looked like it.
I need those noodles! Give me those noodles!
Oof, right in.
And now it's in the
That is a spaghetti monster.
Yep.
That adds so much mass to the entire bowl of spaghetti.
You know, I'd really like
That's
your
a whole
kid to stay and
baby
hang out
size.
with this, and I'm not even going to notice when he disappears.
Lol. Facts.
I mean, if you want to pay me to make me laugh, I'm down with it.
Lol.
But he asked for prime rib. Why is he getting stew?
I don't know.
Or soup?
Because he did ask
Chili?
for
And
rib.
now it's like oatmeal colored.
This waiter sucks.
Facts.
Wah, wah, wah.
Wah, 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 wah.
Now he knows.
Wait,
it's
wasn't
Thomas.
his foot glued to the... not
It
glued,
was
but
wrapped
the
up
gum?
in gum.
There's no
Yes.
gum.
Yeah, yeah.
Continuity.
But stew's still tied to the table.
Facts.
And now the entire table gets flipped on that guy.
Ouch.
He is completely crushed.
Tables aren't that heavy. I'm not saying it was comfortable, but
I know, but how the animation showed it.
you tell me you got some hair. Oh, it was just a wig.
Lol.
Wait, he was on his back.
Yes, yes, he
Table on
was.
top of him. Now he's on his stomach. The table on his back.
Yep. Continuity in the show, it was
It's not their
great.
strong suit. Was the table like stuck to him?
It looks
It
it.
looks like he's got a table backpack.
Yeah. And I don't know what's
Wait,
happening
on
in the
times
shot.
off from the table.
I'm not sure. It's Rugrats, bro. What do you want?
Nabil.
So did he get the job? Or the contract?
Maybe.
I guess.
Yeah, he's putting him on a project.
Lol.
So I could just stand there for a second and then walk away right after Tommy put the spaghetti.
That's all, folks. And that was the,
And there's the
second
SpongeBob
episode,
background.
It is not SpongeBob. If anything, SpongeBob stole the background from Rugrats.
Well, I mean, there was
Technically.
obviously like paper, SpongeBob is sand.
Lol.
So Rugrats, probably definitely top 5 all time Nicktoon, right?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
One of the original OG 3. Good series, celebrating its 30th anniversary this month.
Yay.
Definitely a part of not exactly my childhood, but my youth, and certainly a part of y'all's childhoods.
Definitely.
And now Johnny has the new version, which the jury's still out on a little bit. We've only seen a little bit of it, so.
Yeah, and I've heard what's released so far isn't even all of season 1. It's just like the first bit of it.
I don't think it's bad yet, but it's different, so it's taking a little getting used to.
Definitely.
It's not exactly the original Rugrats, but decent enough so far. Not an abomination.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we hope you enjoyed this little look back at the origins of the Rugrats along with us. Make sure you come back next week when we're going to do commentary for the Kevin Costner movie Tin Cup
Yeah.
on its
Really, I'm
25th
going
anniversary. So make sure you join us then when the conversation will continue, but until then, I am will continue to be Maddie.
Lexi.
Filming.
And this is LexiCon concluded.
Bye.